Today, state lawmakers unveiled a bill that would ban transgender girl students from playing on girls' sports teams. Sponsors say it's needed to protect women's sports from unfair competition, and it's supported by a former UNC basketball coach. So we want to bring in WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie. Laura, this is a big debate happening among legislators, and the timing, that is noteworthy here.
Absolutely. The same day that Republican lawmakers learned they had gained a veto-proof majority with Representative Cotham's party switch yesterday, they filed 6 bills targeting LGBTQ youth and adults. One of those bills would ban anyone born male from playing on a girls' sports team in middle and high school. A similar bill did pass the Senate last year, but it didn't advance at the time because it was clear the governor would veto it. This year, that isn't so much of an obstacle anymore. Backers of the ban say transgender girls have an unfair advantage in competition with cisgender girls because biological males are born bigger and stronger. Senator Vicky Sawyer says girls can be physically injured or deprived of victories when they play against people who were born male.
I have to run faster. I have to be stronger. I have to be at a disadvantage because they feel like they can play with me.
Retired UNC Chapel Hill women's basketball coach Sylvia Hatchell supports a ban as well.
Females having to compete against transgenders is not fair and equal. Is there a place for transgenders in sports? Yes, there is, but it's a separate category.
Supporters talked about the importance of sports in teaching girls teamwork and resilience. I asked whether transgender girls should also have access to that experience.
They do. By going to their high school and signing up for sports and playing with the biological sex that they were.
And this is what happens when ignorance runs rampant.
Kendra Johnson is the director of the LGBTQ advocacy group Equality NC. She said in reality, the bill would bar trans girls from sports.
If a girl is presenting as a girl, lives as a girl, and then is forced to play on a male team that outs them, opens them to ridicule, and humiliates them. So to me, that's just talking out of two sides of your mouth.
The North Carolina High School Athletics Association also opposes the bill. The group says it can manage the issue without a state law. It says only about 15 transgender students are competing out of more than 180,000 student athletes in this state. That means just 1 out of every 12,000. The bill is considered likely to become law despite Governor Cooper's veto. 20 other states have already passed similar legislation. Coming up at 6, we'll show you some of the other bills filed targeting LGBTQ youth.
So a lot of people will be tuning in for that. Laura Leslie reporting live. Thank you, Laura.